Okay, guys! Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. First impressions time. I just got out of my advanced screening, and I gotta give the big ups to Warner Brothers for allowing me, your host, Dead Metal of Dead Metal Media, exclusive premiere access to see the new Fantastic Beasts film. For those of you who don't know or are maybe new to my channel, I am both a Harry Potter aficionado. I have read all the books, I've read all the comics, I've seen all the movies, I've played all the games, and I also love Fantastic Beasts. So, I don't like to make my people wait. Let's get into it. What did I, Dead Metal, think of Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore? Well, to put it plainly, in a language that everybody can easily comprehend, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore absolutely sucks. It is a complete garbage heap of a film that can lick the sweat off of my nuts. This film is an abortion, a piece of cinematic history that has very clearly gone down in flames at the behest of both J.K. Rowling and her ridiculously regurgitated opinions, and Warner Brothers in it just to make another buck. I mean, it is truly pathetic, and, you know, as much as I can sit here and harp on J.K., for literally inserting shit into the lore of the wizarding world via Twitter. And as much as I can sit here and critique Warner Brothers for their stupid-ass decisions like recasting Grindelwald or keeping that absolute charisma vacuum Eddie Redmayne as Newt Scamander. This dude sucks the life out of every goddamn scene that he's in. Seriously, that motherfucker puts me to sleep quicker than chugging down a bottle of NyQuil. My fucking god. But as much as I can harp on the studio and the person behind the idea, really I need to harp on something that's bigger than those two things combined, and that's you. You, dear listener, you, dear viewer, who are out here scouring the internet for early insider information on Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. Oh, what are the secrets? Oh, I gotta find the secrets. Oh, I gotta find the secrets. What are the secrets of Dumbledore? Tell me. Well, I'll tell you right now what the secrets of Dumbledore is. This movie should have been titled Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumble Snore, because the only secret here is how I fell asleep 5 minutes into the runtime and woke up and the credits were rolling. And guess what? I didn't miss anything. This movie fucking sucks. You want to know the biggest secret about Dumbledore? Is the fact that Warner Brothers refuses to address this man's sexuality when the creator of the Wizarding World has come out multiple times stating that he's a homosexual because they're afraid of offending the conservatives who watch their films. That's right, the same conservatives who sit back and believe in a magical sky god and believe that fucking bushes can talk and believe that a man can get nailed to a cross, strung up, bleed out, and come back to life. They would get offended at some old-ass wizard with a fucking Merlin beard kissing and fucking another man. That's the type of logic that we're in 2022, and that's why I say cinema has been dead at least for 15 years. Honestly, I'm being conservative, probably 20. Seriously, the kids growing up with these trash movies, oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how you do it, man. You see, back in the day, I was exposed to true pieces of cinematic greatness. I was exposed to the greatest films that not only defined a generation, but defined genres as a whole, that to this day still have not been topped by these piss-poor imitators coming out here trying and failing, I might add, to make their claim in the cinema world. They are failing left, right, front, and center. And who's directing this pile of shit? David Yates? That fucking crackpot who ruined the back half of the Potter films? He's not doing his name nor Warner Brothers any good pumping out trash like this. It's manufactured monkey shit taken out of a studio's envisioning for more money. This was born out of the love for the almighty dollar, not by promoting stories that expand the lore of the wizarding world. You know that line they tried to sell us with Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them? Oh, well, this is just an expansion of the universe. It's America. Who wants to see the wizarding world in America? Turns out America ruins everything. I could have told you that. All these fat fucking CEOs here care about are extra zeros at the end of their bank account. But who would have thought that it's going to take, by the end of all this, 5 Fantastic Beasts film to figure out that Warner Brothers has ruined another franchise? I mean, seriously, the wizarding world is dead. And for all you fucking boomers who are going to come into my comments section pretending to agree with me, saying, yeah, Dead Metal's right, man. Harry Potter was so much better than Fantastic Beasts. No, it wasn't. Harry Potter was garbage too, bro. Seriously, I saw that shit when I was 9 years old. I saw Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone when I was 9 years old. Fucking hated it. That movie made no sense. It's a goddamn failure on every front. Daniel Radcliffe cannot act to save his life. Why do you think this man has done nothing but piss poor indie films since Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2? Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing of substance has come out of this man's career. I swear to God, that man goes to sleep every night. He goes to sleep every night with Robert Pattinson burned into his brain because a guy with maybe 40 minutes of screen time in one of the Potter films has made a more successful career in acting and has played goddamn Batman and has starred opposite some of the greatest actors of our generation like Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse, and Radcliffe's out here farming it out in the indie scene for fucking peanuts. Rupert Grint? Is that motherfucker still alive? I don't have a clue what he's doing, quite frankly. I don't care. And Emma Watson needs to give it up and just start doing porn, because at this point, the only thing she has left, she's on the wrong side of 30. She may as well take advantage to get paid for her body, because we all know she can't get it done with her lips unless she's doing one thing. Now, let me make something very clear. I am not just strictly dissatisfied with the course of the Fantastic Beasts franchise. I'm dissatisfied with fantasy films in general, but this one sets the bar so goddamn low. So egregiously low. We're not in the basement anymore. We're at the core of the earth. We have dug down 10,000 feet. That's where the bar is for fantasy these days. The last great fantasy movie was Twilight. Twilight revolutionized the landscape for fantasy, all right? It brought in a world filled with fucking vampires and werewolves, and this epic ancestral battle had some of the most hard-hitting action scenes I've ever seen in a franchise. And you know what it was at the core? It wasn't some fucking story about a little orphan who got kicked to the doorstep of his aunt and uncle because nobody wanted him. It was love. And guess what? Pattinson completely killed that franchise too. My man out here doing God's work front and center. You can't stop the Pattinson train. If you hate Robert Pattinson, you hate greatness. You're a fucking fraud. You're a jealous fraud. You wish you had that man's life. Honestly, Pattinson has given me so much enjoyment as a consumer. Honestly, if he was in front of me, I would drop to my knees and give him the best 10 seconds of his life, and I wouldn't even charge the motherfucker. Meanwhile, you got the Fantastic Beasts, Harry Potter fanboys out here. Honestly, most of it are girls, right? Girls who are, for some reason or other, in love with Daniel Radcliffe. The quote-unquote fanboys who like Harry Potter, the boys, and they're not men, believe me. I would never call somebody who claims to like Harry Potter a man, even if you have a pair of testicles. They're all in the closet. They are all in the closet. You cannot watch Harry Potter as a straight man and then claim to be straight after. That's why I turned the first one off so goddamn fast. I knew that watching that shit, it was intended for one type of individual who are turned on by one type of thing, and that was not me. Harry Potter has severe homoerotic undertones. If you haven't picked up on it, there's plenty of analysis videos here on YouTube that can delve into that, including the majority of the ones in the film representing phalluses. At the end of the day, Fantastic Beasts is Secrets of Dumbledore is atrocious. It is one of the worst films ever released. Albus Dumbledore himself is rolling in his grave at the fact that his name and his likeness has been used to derail and ruin yet another franchise, all right? Back in the day, back in the 1600s, when Albus Dumbledore was actually around, was actually kicking it, do you think that if he could fast forward time, 4 or 5,000 years, and see himself in the fucking films that he was in, that he wouldn't just stop and Avada Kedavra himself into oblivion to prevent this shit from being made? You don't think he would do that? Then you do not know Albus Dumbledore. By the way, Jude Law cannot act for shit. They should have got Johnny Depp back. That man was robbed. They did him dirty. And at the end of the day, the only thing here fantastic about Fantastic Beasts is when the credits inevitably roll after those 2.5 hours that feel like 5, you'll realize what a shit heap you just sat through. And furthermore, you'll swear off this series for the rest of your life.